Sharon. Yep, rain on the way and snow on the way as well. We've got a pretty cold storm system headed our way. You'll see right here a little bit of cloud cover out there, low cloud cover, and it's pretty dense out there. So we could potentially expect a little bit of drizzle into the overnight and into the morning hours as well. Right here at the Broadcast Center in Studio City, we're on the chillier side. We're at 55 degrees, not showing a whole lot of cloud cover on satellite radar, but it is out there this evening. Want to give you a look at the big picture. Take a look. There's rain, there's snow sitting to our north, and this is what's eventually going to slide into our forecast as we head into tomorrow night. We're going to be actually timing that out on Futurecast coming up in just a little bit. We'll show you exactly when and where we can expect the rain. We're actually eyeing yet another chance of rain along with a chance of snow as well. Very low elevation snow, in fact. So we'll have all those details coming up in just a little bit. Rick and Sharon, back to you.
All right, Ev. I can feel a calamari festival coming up.
I was just going to say, can we make some calamari?
Oh, wait a minute. If they ingested poison,
maybe not a good idea.
No,
yeah,
no,
but that's a little bit of a trek from Humboldt down to Santa Cruz.
Yeah.
So very cool.
It's a trek. Anyway, we are going to get some rain, so batten down the hatches.
Yes, batten down the hatches.
And snow.
And snow. It's a cold one,
so
it's coming from the north. So that generally means it's going to be a colder system. So not only are we expecting rain, we're talking snow and low elevation snow. That's the big thing with this one. Snow levels could drop down to 3,000 feet. So it's pretty impressive. Could see a little bit of snow through the gray. We are expecting rain against snow. We're going to break it down for you. We're taking you to the pier where no, we're not expecting snow, but we are expecting some rain and cooler temperatures. In fact, already pretty cool out there tonight. We're in the 50s. Giving you a look at the big picture on satellite radar. We're already looking at a little bit of rain and snow over the Pacific Northwest and in the northern portion of the state at the moment. Eventually, this is going to make its way into our forecast, and as it does, we're expecting rain, and yes, we are expecting snow. So very different from the last storm system we saw. In fact, here are our watches and warnings. We've got winter weather advisories, storm warnings, and a wind advisory in effect as well. So let's go through these. You'll see a winter storm warning that kicks in tomorrow at 4 p.m., lasts through 4 p.m. on Thursday. This includes spots like Big Bear and Lake Arrowhead. We're going to have to go right now. We'll have the rest of your forecast coming up. For now, we'll send it back to you.
Time for some bonus weather. Woo! Yeah, bonus. We're going to have rain and some possible snow. Here's Evelyn Taft.
Yes, I love bonus weather. Yes, we do have snow and rain on the way, so we want to make sure that you guys are ready before we head into tomorrow. So let's get right to your watches and warnings. And as we do, you're going to see purple, pink, and brown on your screen. But the question is, what does that mean to me? Well, take a look right here. We do have a winter storm warning that kicks in tomorrow at 4 o'clock, lasts through 4 o'clock in the evening, or 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Thursday for spots like Big Bear and Lake Arrowhead, Running Springs as well. Expecting snow levels to drop eventually down to 3,000 feet. Could see about 6 inches above 5,000 feet, maybe even close to a foot in some spots. And a winter weather advisory also kicking in tomorrow afternoon, lasting through Thursday afternoon for the LA County Mountains. We are expecting snow in the San Gabriels. We could see 3 to 9 inches over a 24-hour period. So more on the snow, the rain, and your extended forecast. That's all coming up. Rick and Sharon, back to you.
All righty.
Let's do it. We've got lots to talk about. Let's get right to it. We're going to take you outside right now to our Mount Wilson camera. And we are looking at some fog out there, and we are expecting rain and snow on the way. We were talking about winter weather advisories in effect right now for the LA County Mountains. We also have winter weather warnings and wind advisories in effect as well. But we want to move on and get to the core of the forecast right here with your weather headlines and show you what to expect over the next few days rain-wise and snow-wise. Rain-wise, 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 an inch of rain, up to an inch in the mountains and foothills. Snow levels dropping to between 3,000 and 4,000 feet, but as low as 3,000 feet. And we could see about 3 to 9 inches above 5,000 feet, even more above resort level. So pretty impressive there. Temperature wise, we were still above average today, and by tomorrow we're really getting cooler. Rain is possible in the afternoon, but the best chance will be later tomorrow night once the sun goes down. After that, we are expecting more showers through your Thursday. Highs tomorrow in the 50s and 60s. It's a cold storm system that's coming in, so temperatures will be quite cool. We're fast forwarding the clock to 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Really not expecting a whole lot in the afternoon, but we're not ruling out the chance of a shower or two. We could see a few cells break off from the main band right there. By 7 o'clock in the evening, looking at maybe a few scattered showers, but for the metro area and for the basin, it's still looking very dry by the 7 o'clock hour. By 9 o'clock, that's when the rain's starting to work its way into the forecast, and by 11 o'clock tomorrow night, that's when it starts to become more widespread overnight to midnight. So it looks like the brunt of this will take place while we're sleeping Wednesday into Thursday to 3 a.m. Thursday morning, 4 a.m. still expecting those sprinkles. And 6 o'clock could see just a few downpours in the morning hours, and by 8 o'clock or so around your morning commute, it is looking drier, even though we are looking at showers over the desert. So that chance of rain lasting through your Thursday, drying out by Friday and Saturday, and eyeing another chance of rain starting to materialize for your Sunday across the board for the beaches as well. And finally, taking a look at one more 5-day forecast for the valleys in the Inland Empire. Leftover rain through Thursday, and then another chance by Sunday. Rick, Sharon, back to you. It was like ad-libs right there.
The perfect word for it, Evelyn. So thanks for helping.
Sure thing, anytime. It's kind of a fun little game we like to play here. But yes, we do have everything coming our way. We've got rain, we've got snow, we've got potential thunderstorms in the forecast as we head to tomorrow. A bit of fog and maybe a bit of drizzle before that, and cooler temperatures. 55 right here at the Broadcast Center in Studio City along the coast. We're in the 50s. You'll see a couple people out and about on the pier tonight, and generally expecting more of that fog to roll into the overnight hours. As we get a look at your KCAL9 weather network, you'll see at Golden View Elementary School in Huntington Beach, we're currently in the 50s. Pretty much everybody in the 50s. Dexter Middle School in Whittier at 55. Winds are very calm at this point tonight. Robert Frost Middle School in Granada Hills, 52 degrees. And Cooper High School in San Pedro, you're currently at 54, and winds again pretty much at a standstill. So wind really not a factor tonight, but the cooler temperatures already a factor, and we will continue to cool down over the next few days. We're looking at a bit of cloud cover out there, but take a look. Rain and snow to our north, and that's what's eventually going to translate into our forecast by tomorrow night. Along with that, we've got watches, warnings, and advisories. We'll break them down for you right here. You'll see the pink indicating a winter storm warning kicking in tomorrow, lasting through 4 o'clock for the local mountains. For the LA County Mountains, that was for the San Bernardino County Mountains, the LA County Mountains. That winter weather advisory kicks in tomorrow, lasts through 4 o'clock, and we are expecting snow as low as 3,000 feet. Could get some snow through the grapevine. And finally, a wind advisory for spots like the Apple Valley and Adelanto, Hesperia rather, and that kicks in and lasts through tomorrow at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So more on the impending wind, rain, and snow all coming up in just a little bit. Lena and Sylvia, back to you. Is the real deal. Indeed. This is going to be a little different than the last storm we went through. The last one was a little warmer. We didn't get the snow. We didn't get the thunderstorms. So here, different story. We're looking at snow, potential thunderstorms, rain, and cold temperatures as well. As we take you outside right now to our Catalina camera. Looking nice out there, but eventually we are expecting overnight fog, potential drizzle, and that chance of rain materializing as we head into tomorrow. Temperatures currently in the 40s and the 50s, already quite chilly out there. 53 in Van Nuys, 55 in downtown, 56. That's for Anaheim, and we are expecting rain and low elevation snow on the way. About 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 an inch in the lower elevations of rain, up to about 3/4 of an inch to an inch in the foothills and the mountains. Snow levels eventually dropping down to 3,000 feet as we head into your Thursday, initially starting off a little higher than that and making their way down. Once they do, we could potentially see some snow in the grapevine. We could see some snow in the hills in the Antelope Valley. So that's going to be pretty impressive. A great shot once we do. Always a pretty picture after we see that low elevation snow. So hoping for that, just for that. You'll see 3 to 9 inches above 5,000 feet. So we are expecting a decent amount. The San Gabriel's probably getting close to that over the next 48 hours or so. It'll be about a 24-hour period where we see the rain and we see the snow as well. 72 earlier today in downtown. Average was 68, but not for long. We were above average. By tomorrow, rain is possible. Will be below average, well below average. And you'll see for the valleys in the Inland Empire, chance of rain, but the best chance will be later in the evening into the overnight hours with leftover showers and rain by Thursday, drying out by Friday, but eyeing another chance for the second half of our weekend. That's for the Basin in Orange County, and for the coast, same drill. We're going to have your forecast for the deserts and the mountains as well. That's all coming up in just a bit. Lena and Sylvia, back to you. Big tides and a big storm headed our way as well. We'll have all the details coming right up.
Wow. Yeah, a lot of things happening all over the place. And we're going to get some events, right? What do you guys call them? Weather events?
Yeah.
You weather people call
storms, events, systems,
Right.
lots of different names.
Highlight of her month.
There we go. Excitement, all of that sort of stuff.
We need it.
So, yeah, and this is a good one. I mean, it's a cold one, and for all you skiers and boarders, it's certainly a good one because we are expecting snow. The last one, everyone was saying, where is the snow? We want the snow. So you're finally going to get it with this one. In fact, snow levels dropping very low to about 3,000 and the overnight hours. We'll time it all out for you on Futurecast coming up, but we do want to take you outside right now to your satellite radar and show you what's going on tomorrow. to our north because that will have a bearing on our forecast. You're going to see plenty of rain and snow to our north. Eventually, it's going to slide into Southern California as we head to tomorrow afternoon, first making its way to the Central Coast and then here to Southern California. Your watches and your warnings lighting up the screen tonight. We've got a few to talk about. We've got a winter storm warning kicking in tomorrow afternoon, lasting through Thursday at 4. This is for spots like Big Bear and Lake Arrowhead, Running Springs. We're expecting a decent amount of snow above 5,000 feet. Could get close to a foot, maybe even more above 5,000 feet and even above resort level there. Your winter weather advisory also kicking in tomorrow, lasting through Thursday at 4 o'clock. This is for the LA County mountains of San Gabriel's. In fact, the San Gabriel's could see up to 9 inches of snow by the time everything is said and done on Thursday. We're also looking at a wind advisory for spots like Adelanto and the Apple Valley, Hesperia, and Victorville. And that's going to stay in effect through tomorrow afternoon, expecting windy conditions there along the 15. Currently, temperatures are in the 40s and the 50s, a little cooler for Wrightwood at 42, Lancaster 48, Valencia at 49, and downtown at 55 degrees, and only expecting cooler temperatures as we head into tomorrow. So that rain kicking in later tomorrow night, lasting to the overnight hours through your Thursday, clearing out by your Friday. Partly sunny by Saturday, and a chance of rain by Sunday. We're going to have more 5-day forecasts for you. Looks like we did skip ahead to your weather network here. We're just showing you the temperatures in the 50s. And again, your 5-day forecast, just to reiterate, rain tomorrow. There we go. Leftover rain by your Thursday, clearing out by your Friday, partly sunny by your Saturday. And remember, by Sunday, we've been eyeing that chance of rain. Looks like it is entering the picture. So pretty good chance by the end of the weekend. Lena and Sylvia, back to you.
All right.
Wow, you guys are snow boots and snuggies and woo!
It's cold.
It's cold. It's cold. It's going to be wet, and we are expecting some snow out there as well. Lots going on in the forecast. A bit of fog out there as we get a look from our Blue Ridge camera this evening. You're going to see it rolling in. We could even see a little bit of drizzle produced from that into the overnight morning hours, but we're not expecting to see the rain until later in the day tomorrow, probably closer to the evening hours, even after that into the overnight hours. Rain and snow sitting to our north, eventually translating into our forecast by tomorrow. We do have a few watches and warnings to talk about. Let's start off right here with our winter storm warning that kicks in tomorrow at 4, lasts through 4 o'clock. That's going to be 4 o'clock through Thursday. A Big Bear Lake affected right there, Lake Arrowhead, Running Springs, all affected by this warning. We are expecting snow, potentially blowing snow and hazardous driving conditions up in the mountains, and we could potentially see snow levels drop to 3,000 feet. On top of that, accumulations up to maybe even 9 inches above 5,000 feet, even could see close to a foot. Great news for skiers and boarders, though. A winter weather advisory for the LA County mountains. We could even see a dusting of snow through the Grapevine potentially and close to the Antelope Valley and the foothills there. So that's not out of the question. And this winter weather advisory kicks in tomorrow, lasts through Thursday afternoon. So we will continue to track that for you. And we do have a wind advisory staying in effect through 4 o'clock, and that's 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon for spots like Adelanto and the Apple Valley, Hesperia as well, and Victorville. So we are expecting windy conditions up there. Temperatures currently in the 40s and 50s, expecting to get cooler. We'll have the details on the temperatures and, of course, more on the rain, the snow, and your extended forecast with another chance of rain coming up. That's all in just a little bit. Back to you. And we're getting a look outside. The fog rolling in and the chance of rain inching closer. We'll have the details coming up.
Plus, happening rain, possibly even snow.
Yep, that's exactly right. Snow is certainly a possibility in the forecast, guys, and rain indeed, even a chance of drizzle produced from all the fog we're seeing out there in this shot. This is a look from our Mount Wilson camera. Not seeing a whole lot as that fog continues to roll in. Drizzle possible into the overnight and morning hours. Other than that, rain and, yes, snow on the way. 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch, maybe even up to an inch in the mountains and foothills rain-wise. Snow levels dropping to 3,000 feet. We're already looking at winter weather advisories and warnings going into place tomorrow afternoon, lasting through your Thursday. We could see between 3 and 8, even 9 inches above 5,000 feet, maybe just a dusting in the lower elevations. Temperature-wise, we were in the 70s earlier today. We were above average by tomorrow. Rain is possible, maybe a few sprinkles in the afternoon, but the brunt of the rain's really coming in later tomorrow night into the overnight hours. Temperatures tomorrow in the 60s, 62 downtown, Ontario 62, Oxnard 61. And as we get to Futurecast, we're going to time everything out for you. You'll see by 4 o'clock in the afternoon, we're going to see some of that rain make its way closer to our forecast. Maybe a few drops breaking off from the main storm system in the afternoon hours, but we're really not looking at that chance to materialize until the later evening hours. By 7 o'clock, it's still looking dry for the majority of the metro area, but by 9 o'clock in the evening, that rain's starting to push in and starting to become a little more widespread by the 11 o'clock hour. And by midnight as well, by 2 a.m., it should be continuing there. And by about the 3 o'clock hour, we're going to see maybe a few downpours in some spots, carrying on through the 5 o'clock hour. That's 5 o'clock in the morning. On Thursday, we're looking at rain along the coast, along the 15 right there in the mountains, and that could translate to snow as well. By 8 a.m. on Thursday, looking at rain with maybe a few isolated downpours, and then things are going to start to move on out of the forecast area by the 10 o'clock hour, still sitting over southern Orange County, starting to head into San Diego County, and as you can see, by 12 o'clock by lunchtime, we're not in the clear yet. Still expecting some showers, but things continuing to move out of the forecast by 1 o'clock. By 3 o'clock, looks like Palm Springs and the desert areas getting hit the hardest by the 3 o'clock hour on Thursday. Then by 6 o'clock in the evening, things are really starting to move on out of here. By 8 o'clock, even more so. As we carry on through the 10 o'clock hour, a little drier. We're not ruling rain out of the forecast yet by Thursday night, but on Friday, we're already looking at a drier forecast. Partly cloudy by Saturday with a chance of rain as we head into your Sunday for the deserts. Same thing goes. Does look a little drier by your Sunday for the deserts, and for the mountains, that chance of snow persisting through Thursday, drying out by Friday, partly cloudy by Saturday, and mostly cloudy by your Sunday. Rick and Sharon, back to you.